You know, I may not be your average Joe, but this is. What's happening, Vape fam? Joe of All Vapes coming at you once again. If this is your first time tuning in, then smash on that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the latest and greatest in-depth reviews on some of the best stuff out on the vaping market hitting right now. You're gonna see it with this guy, you know what I'm saying? Lovely, lovely day to you all, my fellow Vape fam. It is an awesome day for me because this is one of the first days in Oregon that is as close to the springtime as you can possibly get. It is a wonderful 60 degrees outside. Hey, as long as it ain't raining, I'm happy, you know what I mean? But I'm in the vape cave, got some good vapes we're gonna be talking about today. Average Joe's e-juice. Really cool guys, really great bunch of people, and awesome flavored e-juice. We're gonna go through the little packet that they gave me right here, okay? Average Joe's action going on right here, okay? So they sent me 6 bottles, and okay, I'll put the 6th one back here. 6 bottles that, you know, I've been tasting, I've been going through these bad boys, and this is some really good stuff. Really good blends. Nice mixology going on with this stuff, and they've got a fairly wide variety from sweets and fruits and stuff like that to, you know, the traditional desserts. And so the first flavor we're looking at is Lemon Scout. And this one is touted as a deliciously sweet glazed lemon cookie. So I'm actually hitting that up on my OG 13 Heavens 9 Hells RDA. Basically what I'm tasting here is a nice crisp lemon flavor, slight glazed taste, so fairly sugary but not necessarily over the top. Definitely a nice sweet flavor going on there. A little bit cakey, but not really over the top in terms of massive cookie flavor. So definitely a little bit novelty going on there, but you know, the blend is very nice. The lemon is crisp without being too overbearing. A little bit of vanilla kind of coming up on the back end. I think this is a really good flavor. Great for springtime, great for summertime. Not that I'd know it here, living in the PNW, but these guys are out of Spokane, Washington, so I'm thinking that they relate with the crappy weather, you know what I mean? Vanilla Custard is the next flavor that we're going to be talking about. All these are in 3 milligrams for me. Okay, you can get them in the typical variety, and all of these are 70-30 blends, so if you like the cloud production that I was getting from this, that's pretty much why. So I'm actually going to drip just a tinge of this. Okay, so the vanilla flavor is definitely coming through. Much better on the second inhale. It's a nice vanilla custard, not real massively thick in terms of richness. I'm getting a nice flavor consistency, a good balance in notes. Little bit of sugar going on there, and the vanilla is like I said, definitely present. So there really isn't much in terms of consistency and profile. Not many layers going on there. I'd say maybe just a good sugar and you know, just kind of a subtle creaminess to it. So as far as custard is concerned, it's very light on the scale, but the profile and the consistency is pretty back to back with that stuff. Hotel California is the next flavor here, and I know you guys are humming it in the background, right? You know what I mean? For those Lebowski fans out there, I still hate the friggin' Eagles, but this is a pretty good flavor. Strawberries, raspberries, and just a tinge of lemon in the background. I'm gonna give this a little whiff. Okay, so it's very uplifting. It is definitely very, you can smell the lemon, you can smell raspberry kind of in the background. We're gonna give this a little drippage now. Okay, so nice and fruity, nice and crisp and airy, light, sweet to the taste. Definitely picking up the strawberry from the get-go. The lemon is coming in not so much on the back end, kind of sandwiched right in between, and I like the raspberry flavor. Okay, it's coming through just a little bit more on the exhale. I think I'm picking it up because it just kind of dissipates nicely. Sometimes raspberry can overwhelm, but this stuff is just keeping it very light and flavorful, a little bit of a kind of a springtime taste to it. So far, I'm really liking the blends going on here with Average Joe's. I mean, the name implies excellence, you know what I'm saying? But the raspberry's coming through, and I think that is really what makes it, because it's given it more of just kind of a traditional, friendly, flavorful kind of an upbringing, a little pep in your step, a little zesty taste, you know what I'm saying? And the strawberries just kind of chills it out. It's a nice strawberry flavor. Not overly sweet with this stuff. I'm really enjoying the flavor from this, and typically the fruit blends, I can kind of take them or leave them, you know what I mean? It's a 50-50 for me, but if it's done right, it's definitely going to give me something to kind of cleanse the palate from time to time. I really like vaping something on occasion that just kind of cleans everything up for me and breaks it away from the traditional desserts that I still love and enjoy. So as far as Hotel California is concerned, this is probably the only one that I'm really going to dig. Okay, look, I'll be straight up and honest with you. Hotel California is probably the only Eagles song that I will ever listen to and not change the channel on. Okay, I know that's a segue, but you guys are familiar with my segues from this point on, okay? The Force is the next one coming up right here, and this is a solid strawberry cheesecake flavor. You know, I love my desserts, and you guys know that I love my desserts, but the strawberry flavor has to be fairly true, and so far, especially speaking from the Hotel California, it is. It's coming through nice and sweet, and the creaminess is reminiscent of the vanilla custard flavor that they had here. So we're gonna give this a shot. Okay, so like I said, pretty light, but it's not a downer for me. I personally, if I had this flavor made, say, custom blend, Joe of All Vapes custom blend, I would have upped the custardy, kind of creamy flavor a little bit more. I think it definitely would have enhanced it, because the strawberry is coming through very solid and true. But the creaminess of the cheesecake, I think, probably could have been upped just a little bit. But fret not, because the blend is very, very on par. I think it's an on-point flavor. Definitely a clean blend, and it's nice and creamy, albeit not tremendously creamy. So a lot of you guys out there, you're not gonna like a massive amount of cream. Maybe you don't like a massive amount of fruit, but the strawberry is present, the creaminess is present, but it's a little bit low on the scale for me in terms of the creaminess. But it's all there. I like the fact that it's all there. That means the consistency was on point. You know, they definitely took a little bit of time and effort putting some flavor quality into this stuff. You know, so far I'm kind of impressed, but we got one last flavor to go through. Liberty is the next flavor. Nice little red, white, and blue action. And this one is a blue raspberry lemonade. Okay, so here's where the brakes might be put just a little bit on for me. Now, typically I don't like the lemonade flavors. I think they can come through just a little bit too shockingly lemon, you know what I'm saying? But so far, I'm kind of digging what's going on here with Average Joe's. We're gonna give this a couple drips here and see where I'm going with, see where they're going with their flavor concoction. Okay, so first off, I'm definitely getting some of that blue raspberry, but it's not coming through very thick. Almost kind of candy in nature. Reminiscent of the lemon scout flavor, so not super heavy, and I think the blue raspberry, believe it or not, has kind of a chilling factor to the lemon, so it's not massively intense, and I like that. A lot of the lemonade flavors out there are so darned intense. They just kind of push the envelope with that kind of stuff, and I just don't like that. I think a heavy lemonade flavor really drowns out every other blend that you have out there. And there's traditional lemonade flavors, especially the strawberry lemonades or the raspberry lemonades. Strawberry lemonade pretty much the most, but the lemon, once again, has to be light enough and flavorful enough that it doesn't drown out every other flavor. And I'm not experiencing a drown out with this stuff. So the blue raspberry is coming through. It's chilling out the lemon, I think, a little bit, and the lemon is not too intense. It's not massively tart. It's not like you're just taking a bite out of the lemon. Just really super pleasant so far. So Average Joe's, fellow PNW Vape fam, It's all about them, not me, you know what I'm saying? So far, I'm really loving the flavors. Now, there's one other flavor that I've tried from these guys, and that was not in the box. I actually got it from them, from the West Coast Vape Expo, and that was the Cinnamon Churro. Absolutely out of sight. One of my favorite churro flavors that I've tried out there, because cinnamon is really darn hard to come across solidly without it making it, you know, just taste funky and kind of like dishwater, like I've said in the past. So if you guys get the opportunity, please do yourselves a favor. Go to the link at the top of the description below the video and check out Average Joe's e-juice out of Spokane, Washington. Really tasty stuff. I'm gonna try and get some more stuff from them in the future. Maybe I'll do a giveaway. Who knows, you know? I mean, with a name like Average Joe's, it's really pimping out both me and them, you know what I'm saying? That about wraps it up for this review of Average Joe's e-juice. Want to thank everybody out there for subscribing. So far, 2017 has been an amazing year. Check out my New Year's giveaway if you have not had the opportunity to enter that yet. Check out the video for that in the video section on my YouTube channel right here. You have to subscribe to that in order to at least be eligible for that contest. And I've got a ton of awesome contests coming up. Got some good hardware reviews on the way. Definitely spread the word here at Joe of All Vapes. Check me out on Instagram, because that's going to be another awesome place to grab a bunch of discounts for some great e-juice coming up. So many spectacular things coming up, folks, and it's just hard for me to wrap my brain around all the blessings that I've been getting so far, and you guys are definitely part of it. I love my vape fam. Stay humble, love yourselves, love each other, and you keep it extremely sweetly, flavorfully, amazingly cloudy. Hey everybody, this is Joe of All Vapes. Thank you for watching. For the best in vape reviews, pound that subscribe button, and don't forget, vaping saves lives.